just fell.
He fell and it just like stopped moving.
Yeah.
It was really weird.
It's supposed to tell me about how we died.
He fell.
Bring back the dead ritual. Wait. Satanic ritual.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Listen, you guys, you gotta get in touch. This is the only way we'll bring Riley back. You think what we're doing is ethical?
Well, don't you think we can do
This
this?
isn't like something you have to call upon God for.
Matt volunteers at a
No.
youth group, Jacob.
That's true.
I know he does that, but I mean, it's just listen. I think let the dead stay dead. This guy is cool. I mean, life just tried moving into tapestry.
Let the dead stay dead? Look at this loser. Shut up, man. I would say Riley's like top 5.
Top 5, dead or alive.
Top five.
I think the essence of evil is really to act against what you know is best. There's nothing quite as evil. I mean, sure, you could do something that is evil without it, but to truly be evil is to act against your own goodwill.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that though.
Well, I mean, we don't have to kill somebody. We could just, I don't think jaywalking is good.
Oh, so you just do like small things that are kind of bad?
Yeah, we can, not study for a test.
I do that already. Wait, is that good, I guess?
You might be a little evil, Matt.
Dude, don't say that to me. Dude, I'm
Hey!
Don't say that to me.
Hey! I'm not saying that's bad.
It's one step in the right direction.
One step in the right direction. We're on our way to getting Riley.
We're gonna get him back, man. Get him back, man.
Riley's back, baby.
Riley's
Riley's
coming back, boys.
Oh, wait, isn't he the Saudi
Dude,
guy?
it worked.
What?
What?
Did it?
What happened?
He's calling.
Is he actually calling?
Right.
Yeah.
Answer.
Look. Oh my God.
Zoom in on that.
Where I'm trying to. I
Dude,
can't.
answer the call.
Okay, you got it.
Riley.
Whoa.
Whoa.
No way.
Oh my God.
Is that him?
That's him.
Where?
The shot.
I'm not even really sure if he is still in the ghost realm or if he is in fact alive. Where he's reaching us from. Really, it could be anywhere. I mean, he seems to be living in some sort of house.
I'm saying.
He's got some nice pictures on the wall. Could be some sort of building.
Yo, Jacob. I remember.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
He's in the library or something.
that's crazy.
That's a phone.
There it is.
It's ringing.
Wait.
I see it. It's there.
Answer.
He's playing Young Thug. Hey, Travis
What?
Scott. What song is that?
What is
Oh,
this?
pick up the
Pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone. Yeah, I
Pick up the phone.
We got him.
Riley.
What's up?
Whoa. I can hear you.
There he is.
And I can see you too.
This is an advanced setting.
Whoa.
I can see you.
Are you alive now?
Dude, what's up with those glasses?
These glasses?
Riley, they're more urgent matters.
I
Matters
started
at
like.
hand.
I like these glasses. Do you like them?
You kind of look like a nerdy girl.
I'm okay with that. A nerdy girl.
Riley, yes or no, are you alive?
Yeesh. You mean my alive?
So what's going on in where you are right now? Where are you, first of all?
I'm in, like, it's called McKinnon. It's just like a building right next to the library.
Okay.
And, like, no one comes up here. It's like a TA building.
Cool.
You know what? I was on the highway the other day and I saw an exit for Guelph and I thought of you.
Oh, that's so cute.
A tear has been shed.
I'm crying too. Like,
Dude, why'd you send me a fucking skate saying I'm crying?
cause I was crying.
Why were you crying?
Because I was like really sad and I wanted you to like help me out, but you just said like LOL or something.
Baby?
Dude, okay, the thing is, if you need any help with anything, you come to me, not Riley.
Dude, he just wanted me to unpack. I had to pick up my bag from John's house, and John lives like 2.5 kilometers from my house.
Yeah.
So I went back to John's house after the clubs. I fucking ran barefoot back to my house in like freezing cold weather.
Wait, is that what you did?
That's so freaking bad. Why'd you do that?
I was drunk, so it didn't really matter, but
Riley.
today I woke up my ankle hurting, and there was poo on my friggin' socks. I had to throw it out. Dude, I was wearing the socks like all day, and I didn't even notice, so I took them off to take my shower. I was like, yuck.
Yuck.
There's poo on your socks.
How do you not notice a thing like
Yeah,
that?
I threw them out though.
Well,
Should've known,
that's the
dude.
proper
You
course
probably
of
could have
action.
just boiled them and it would have been fine.
Why would you go through so much trouble just for a pair of socks?
Because it's pers-
Good answer.
Jackson,
What's up?
what's up with you, man? How's your girlfriend?
She's great. Everything's amazing.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm like happiest. You know, I am happiness. You know,
Are you in
real
love?
happy. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
In love.
He's in
Yeah.
love with her. He's never gonna meet her, dog. That
Yeah.
sucks.
Everything's really great. Did you hear that Jacob has a job?
You
Yeah.
told me.
He's making.
The editing one, right?
Yeah.
How's that going?
I might be getting another one too.
What job?
It's at the retirement home.
Too, but I.
Okay, I sent it. Look at this file.
Look, vitamin E. It's oils.
Oils.
Everybody knows oils is evil.
Oils are. Yeah, dude. Oils pollute, dog.
Let's look at this.
See?
Grain.
Real vitamins and minerals.
Riboflavin?
Compared
I want
to
that.
vegetables.
You ever know what that is, Jackson?
You need thiamine.
Don't want riboflavin. Telling you right now. Niacin? Biotin, that's the stuff that makes your hair
What are you
strong.
reading? Nasty, nice.
It's all minerals and
Nice one?
vitamins.
Oh, I went to the casino the other night and I made $200.
That's not good.
Oh no, why? Why would you go to the casino?
We had to be evil.
Riley, it was like the best time ever. I just made money. I just showed that and made money.
Dude,
I mean, nothing more evil than that.
Riley, just go to the casino. You'll make so much money.
Always, it's a guaranteed thing.
I'm never going to that.
It's a guaranteed thing.
Bet all of your money.
Yeah.
On blackjack.
And even if you lose,
It'll be a lesson learned.
yeah, because I actually lost all my money after I won it.
I think our life should be based upon doing anything we can to help others and society around us to hopefully further improve. Because I think what I'm striving for myself, and maybe what maybe everyone else can strive for, is maybe a better society. Maybe like world peace, for example. I think that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do my best to make sure that everybody is, like, on good terms with everything. So I think as all people in one race, not even just one race, because we're all humans, right? Races shouldn't even matter. We're all humans. I think we should all strive to be the best person we can to everybody we know. And that's my take on it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ah, those boys. Those are some good boys.
Dude, I'm sorry, man. I just want to love everyone, dog. I just want to be happy. I just wanted a girl to love me. I just wanted to get married. I just wanted I just wanted to have more than 3 friends. But sometimes it just doesn't happen. I just wanted to be a father. and I just want to father some children with a beautiful wife. And that's all I wanted. That ain't easy. I'm only 19. And I might never get it, but hey, that's life, right?
Is this the end now?
Yeah, this is the outro.
Show you another way. So put your glasses on. Nothing will be wrong. There's no break, there's no fake. It's up to you. The fast what you'll be finding. Whatever holds you back, I can't get it all. Tell me why, tell me why, tell me what you want. I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why it's bad. Tell me why, tell me why, tell me what you said. I don't know why, don't know why, too late, it's too late.
Okay, that's actually my favorite color is yellow because it's the color of the sun.
Mais tu sais que la lumière du soleil est blanche et que le jaune c'est juste la lumière qui rentre dans notre atmosphère qu'on perçoit à travers le soleil. Monsieur Jacob.
Well, what's important is the actual color of it. You see, back when we were, just monkeys, just didn't know anything. I mean, we looked at the sun and it was yellow. So that's what resonates still now. is the
Donc même
color
si ce n'est pas
yellow.
vraiment jaune, ça reste l'astre solaire dans notre esprit.
What'd you just say?
Ooh, look at that. Ooh.
Yeah,
Oof,
that's
very
meant
nice.
to be in a house, not there. I'm walking to work right now, right? And I worked yesterday and I ended up cutting myself in like 3 different places in my hands and bleeding all
Tu
over.
travailles pas à la vaisselle, si je ne me trompe pas?
Yeah, I washed dishes and I was putting up a glass on a shelf sort of thing.
Like the imaginary shelf that's like right there.
Yes, right there.
Yeah, okay. I see it, yeah.
Visualize it.
I can see it right there. It's like the one over there, right?
Yeah,
it's the one we saw over there.
like that.
Yeah, it's that one over there. Where is it? I don't see it. I lost it. Whatever. Anyways.
And a glass fell because I was like, I'm gonna
Il est
go
tombé.
hyper mode.
Fait qu'il était juste là, puis il est arrivé. Paf!
Yes, I was gonna
Paf, par terre.
get some advance in my work because it's a very, very, rigorously timed job. Like
Très juste.
you really have to be on top of your game. And so I dropped a glass because I was going too fast, and it cut me in like 2 different places. I had to go to the nurse, and she like put a band-aid on me and all that. And then she said that I had to fill in a report just in case I get tetanus. But I didn't fill in the report because I figured, because I looked it up and they said that you wouldn't, it's very rare to get tetanus from cutting yourself on broken glass.
Ouais.
So.
Si ça avait été du métal, ça aurait été différent.
Yeah, exactly. And then, but then later that day, I got cut again on my index finger. Don't zoom up on me like that. I got cut on my index finger. And so it was just like a minor cut, but that kept bleeding, so then I had to mop and sweep the floors with a bloody finger. It was very annoying.
Mais c'est pas grave, Jacob, parce que au moins tu te portes mieux.
And the worst thing is, too, is that because I cut myself, I wasted about like 30 minutes going to the nurses.
Ah, une perte de temps, Jacob, c'est inadmissible.
It is, because then I did even more overtime than I usually do. It's funny though, you know, they make me dress all in black at my work, so I just end up looking like just completely in black.
Ben, c'est pas si différent que d'habitude maintenant que je pense.
It's not different from usual. What do you mean? Like I usually dress in black?
Ben, oui.
I dress in neutral colors, but not in black. Not very often. Like I have to buy these black pants.
C'est un film qu'on a écouté ensemble.
Oh, Synecdoche?
Synecdoche, New York, oui.
Yeah.
That is a goddamn piece of work.
It's a good movie.
Puis, parce que j'ai écouté The Movie Sucks, comme dans ses vidéos quand il parlait de ça.
Yeah.
Puis,
That's where I found
il y a
out.
tellement de choses à dire sur ça. Maintenant, je vais pas dire que c'est une œuvre d'art parce que mon opinion, ça n'a jamais été ça. Mon opinion, c'est qu'il y a beaucoup de choses dedans. Clairement, c'est pas supposé être pris au premier degré. Puis, c'est très complexe dans son exploration de ces sujets. Entre autres, la mort, le futur, puis le désespoir.
I like the mood throughout the film. I think it's very like dark and gloomy, and it really makes me scared of death.
Le mot qui a été décrit, c'est dreamlike. C'est entre la réalité puis la fiction de l'esprit.
Well, that's kind of like the reality we're all living in, don't you think?
Très juste.
I mean,
Nous vivons tous dans notre petit monde qui n'appartient qu'à nous.
Your reality informs your dreams, and your dreams inform your reality. Well,
Ulysse.
It's telling the story of it's one day in Ireland, right?
OK.
It's all within the span of one day, and it's pretty like regular stuff. You got your Stephen Dallas, and he's like an artist, right?
Oui.
And then you got Leopold Bloom, right? He's a Jew.
C'est un juif.
And then you got Dr. Mulligan, who's like kind of a Hellenic in a way. He's like a real atheist, and Stephen, you know, and Leopold, and Buck, they're butting heads.
Il se cogne la tête, incroyable.
Literally, yeah.
Vois-tu, Jacob, moi, quand je vais avoir ma position d'officier dans les forces, je vais travailler, mais je vais être passionné de ce que je fais dans le travail. Puis même si je n'aime pas vraiment ça, c'est pas grave, parce que
You can really just like create your passion and just like, you know, bring it about yourself, or do you think it's just innate? Like, when you're passionate about something, it's built into you.
If you want to do something, first of all, you have to appreciate what you do and understand its importance either to you or others.
Right. I mean, I understand the importance of dishwashing.
Mais Jacob, tu ne vas pas laver la vaisselle toute ta vie. Ce n'est juste qu'une manière de subventionner tes études. Tu vas pousser ta carrière professionnelle et personnelle surtout.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's still important to do. Somebody's got to do it.
Bien, malheureusement, dans notre société d'aujourd'hui, personne ne veut faire ce qui doit être fait. Tout le monde veut faire ce qu'ils veulent faire.
That's true.
Donc on arrive au dilemme. Et oui, moi aussi, surprenamment. Donc, je ne pense pas qu'il y ait une bonne réponse, Jacob, et c'est pour ça que la question est si difficile.
I guess you can measure success really by how much you can do what you want to do,
Très juste.
and not so much like, you know, money or whatever. There's money allows you to do what you want to do.
Bon,
This is it.
incroyable. Un très bel édifice de travail. Eh bien, Jacob, c'est fini pour aujourd'hui?
Off to work.
Off to work.
Coca-Cola Slushy Review. Product info. Also known as brown drink, the real name is Coca-Cola Froster, which is a bad name and I refuse to call it that. It's a fairly common drink. Well, what's good about it? It's a faithful recreation of the original Coca-Cola drink, brown and carbonated with the recognizable taste. It probably has caffeine in it. You can put it in your mouth when you're bored without being completely repulsed, and it's satisfyingly cold. But what's bad about it? Yeah, that's what I feared. Brown color. Not even the yellow drink that I wanted, which was unavailable at the time. The cap could not be applied successfully. It insisted on being capless and spilling itself all over my backpack at the time. I burned a hole through my stomach like the evil substance that it is. And it tastes like Coca-Cola soda. That's vile. Okay? It tastes brown. Final remarks. It was pretty good, but future drinks will have to up the ante. Give it a 4 out of 10.
The campus at ST is so boring. Cause what is it? You guys have like 25, 30,000, right? But like at ST we have like 5,000 students. So we have like no one there. And they're all just like boring Quebecers that just like walk around and be like, hey là, t'as vu le match des Canadiens? Ouais là, t'as vu ça, Gallagher a fait un bon sniped up corner, c'était solide, bro, Mike. And it's like, you guys are so boring, man, like do something. And then it's like, and
I
then,
don't know. My campus is pretty boring too. I mean, there's just a couple insane people
yeah,
here.
the thing is with the insane people, you guys have like events though. It's like, remember that time when that crazy guy was like screaming at us on like the street? That was kind of interesting. For me, it's just like this one time, I was in line to get a coffee at Tim Hortons, and this guy didn't get his coffee on time, and he was kind of rattled about it. It's mostly around like a suburbs, so like if you want to go somewhere, you like have to bus.
I wouldn't mind that so much though, because the city's such a dreary place. It's all gray and
That's
true. During the winter, it's like
it's like
hard walking around.
Really much to go, because the thing is on campus you have like some places to go get food though. For me, it's like I can go get a sub or I can go get like a bagel from Tim Hortons. But it's like nothing happens at school, and it's like on one side it's like this is good because it's like it's chill. I don't have to like be like involved in anything, but it's like it's so boring over there, man. Because I'll literally be there the whole day and I won't see or talk to anyone.
Well, I have a similar experience too.
Are you at school the whole day, or like how often are you at school?
Well, sometimes it's like for a good amount of time, from like, I want to say 11:30 to 5:30. So
Really?
that's a pretty long amount of time. But I walk to the Loblaws.
Oh yeah.
And like whenever I have a break, and that's like a 30-minute walk to and back. So
Oh,
I only end up staying for like 30 minutes at the Loblaws.
Really?
And then the other day actually I went to the upper floor, which is what I usually do to go right.
Yeah.
And I saw this guy like looking out at the window.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure this is what I saw, and he was just like shooting, like pretending to shoot people like with his hand, like.
I do that. I do that sometimes too.
Well, I was very worried about that. I was like, well, this guy's.
I just go like I won't do it like for like 5 minutes. I'll do it for like 8 seconds. Like I just go pew pew and that's it.
I guess so. I mean, it just seemed like he was crazy.
That's like so cool. I'm just like saying like the smoke rising, the steam rising.
It's pretty.
It's gonna make it looks really cool.
So what have you been up to lately?
Well, the past few days, I've only been like doing freaking school.
Right, schoolwork.
Like today I was doing the stats assignment, and I don't understand shit. Like literally, I don't understand absolutely anything. And
So how are you even getting any work done?
because what I did is I have a lot of friends in the class, and I just get their assignments, and I essentially just copy paste it, and I just change the words. I do that for every single one of my classes. I'm not even like, this is actually what I do. And then at the end of the day, I don't understand anything. And the night before the midterm, I teach myself everything. And I only half understand it, but everything is usually multiple choice for the midterms. So usually from like base understanding, I can sort of guess it and get like a 60, but because my average is like an 100, because I get all the assignments 100%, my final average is usually about an 80. And it always works out. It's always worked out.
See, I don't have any friends at school, so I can't just use the same methods.
No, it's actually quite convenient for me because like everyone is just in these like giant group chats. Like everyone is in like like everyone just gets the same answers, really, because like everyone sort of does it together, like the whole school. It's like the combination of everything on top of each other. It's like making it like so mind like draining. It's just so much work that needs to get put in. And even though like I can like put it off because I have these resources, like I'm like constantly stressed because I don't understand anything.
Well, how about how does that work with your regular work at bulk buying?
I mean, that's bulk barn. Like I see that sort of like is like it's like fun time. It's like time that I like can spend. It's like fun time that I can spend just like completely. Like it's just like mindless. I go in at the beginning of the shift. I just talk, like I'm friends with all my coworkers, and when I'm done, I can just go home. And it's just like
You met the love of your life.
I met the love of my life there. You know,
Yeah.
It's a fun place.
Do you have shifts with her often?
No, I haven't had a shift with her in months. Maybe I think they stopped scheduling us together.
Oh, they got wise to your ways.
But you know what? It's not like we did anything. Like we actually like worked perfectly fine together. Like we're not like sneaking in the back and like making out and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really too much like friends with anybody in my
Yeah. What about Tell me about that.
I don't know. They just crack jokes, and I don't think any of them are funny.
Yeah.
They're just like I can't relate to these people. I try to be nice, but I just stay quiet at my workplace. I'm washing the dishes.
Yeah. Dude, what yesterday, like I just have like so much fucking shit now. Like sorry, I don't mean to swear, but I just sorry, I really don't. I just have so much stuff now that like now like with this club that I'm in, like co-op for the past 2 weeks, I had like 15 interviews in a week.
You didn't need to schedule all those interviews.
I had like
should have
on top of my regular class schedule, and then I also had my club stuff to do.
I mean, yeah, I try to avoid like having any work at all, like as much as possible, just so I can focus on other things, or just do nothing if I want to. I'm kind of over it. It's like after all these years of just like painstaking work over it, getting good grades. That was like I was
lost that mentality so long ago. I don't care about that. I just want to like I don't even have
but
time.
You're still getting good grades.
I'm still getting
though.
good grades, but I need to like all I care is just completing the work. Like I hate handing in anything like with blanks on it.
It was like since ever since I was young, I was like, oh, it's gonna be great. Now I'm done. I'm over it. And it was never like it never felt important to me to get it. I always felt like, what was the point of that?
I kind of think it's a good thing that like I am focused on this school stuff, but it's just draining.
It makes you kind of feel good about it, like that it's safe, because it's just the relief. That's what's good about it. Is that it makes you go to school, you feel scared, and you just try to beat to get relief from being scared. Mm-hmm. And I just don't even want to have that fear in the first place. So I don't think it's leading to anything.
No, I agree.
Alright, let me be real with you. Alright, let me be real with you, buddy. There are two types of people in this world. There's a transsexual girl walking fast ahead of me, anxiously smoking a cigarette, and then there's me, joyously partaking of the yellow drink as I walk at a reasonable pace and inhale her secondhand smoke. Yes, there's nothing that makes me happier than that first initial sip of the yellow drink on a beautiful summer's day.
Banana
Slushy.
Product info. Real name, Banana Froster or whatever. Also known as Yellow Drink. It's a very sought after item. It's a great rarity, really. So what's good about it? Well, It doesn't actually taste like a banana, first of all. It's the beautiful color of the sun. It has a refreshing, cool, yellow taste. And I mean, it tastes pretty good with like whatever. It applied itself correctly. So what's bad about it? Well, it was a bit heavy on the stomach, and the secondhand smoke wasn't welcome. Final remarks. I'm sufficiently satisfied as far as slushies go, for now. Rating 8.5 out of 10. That's a weird take.
Yeah, it was a very weird take.
It's kind of the weirder the better thing, you know?
I guess so.
Because then somebody watches and they go, huh? What's that?
Is that what you want? Someone
Well,
go,
it's I judge the quality of my video by the people's reaction. They go, it's
a good video. Oh, they're playing the ODR, man.
Look at this. Why would they? It's not
No cars, as in.
cars. Okay, well.
Yeah, it's what happened last time. What happened last time? I shot
last
that.
time when Riley and Jackson were running away frantically because they thought a car was chasing them down.
Because that didn't actually happen.
Well, like a car like came down here, and then Riley was like, "Dude, I think
They're
gonna kill us." No. I had to run with them. We were running away, and there was like a thin layer of ice over the snow, so we were hitting their ankles.
That's a classic. That's a classic. I'm very happy I wasn't with it because I would have beat you all up like while the car was coming at us.
Yeah, and then we like went up there.
Yeah. And then it came back, right?
Point to it. There's a place there. It's like a private area.
Okay.
And we went up there and hid in a corner.
Such a nerd,
You gotta
bro.
think of a way to.
Bro, high school children, bro. Classic high school kids, man.
I was making fun of them the whole time. I thought they were insane.
What? Well, the point is, all you guys were white, though.
So I was living in the basement of this facility, right next to underground parking, which was all cement. And the floor to our apartment, I was living with two other people, these two women.
Okay.
Right, but it was no yeah, they were older than me.
There's nothing wrong with liking a girl that's older than you, dude. There's nothing wrong with liking a girl that's older than you, by the way.
I liked one of them, but
Oh, okay.
that's neither here nor there.
Okay.
Well, actually, it's the main focus of the drink.
Yeah, continue.
But we had a red floor, which reminded me very much of another dream I had. I don't know why I keep seeing red floors in my dreams.
The Shining, dude, but like, it's sort of blood, it's the floor.
And it's always the water on it,
Yeah.
dirty water on it.
Okay. As in, it was like brown or just like dirty?
It was just kind of like some, when you walk into a building after having been in snow.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
okay.
just like
Yeah.
And then and then the woman that I liked, whom I was friends with, was like couldn't pay rent.
Okay.
I guess so. I was walking into the apartment, and then she was just there, like all dirty, looking like a homeless person,
Relatable.
and like asking for food, like with a cardboard up. And I was like, why don't we just let her in our house? I don't understand. Because I don't care if she doesn't have to pay. I don't want her to be homeless. I know her. But I just talked to her, and
Keep going.
rupture and like the friendship between her and the other woman I was living with or something. That she wouldn't be let in. But we had the kitchen there, which was like the red floor that reminded me of work.
Okay.
And then we had the living room there too. That's all I remember about it. And there was just different rooms that connected to that, which I couldn't see into because it was too dark. And there was a a slightly ragged couch and a carpet and a CRT television.
Okay. We're getting this one. Okay.
And but then we had the door, right? Then we had the television against the wall, and then we had another a gate.
Yeah.
That's a multi-layered gate. Kind of one of those really metallic ones where you just open.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times, elevators, old elevators use those.
Mhm.
I think. And then I was talking to her through that.
Okay.
Then later in the dream, and this actually pertains to you, I think.
Oh, hi.
So then I was at home, right, and I was looking through Twitter, and I saw an old Twitter page of yours,
Oh.
which was it was dedicated to this online Pokemon game.
Oh, yes!
Like you play. And then there was a thing about Latias, like some post to do with Latias.
And Latias kissed me.
No, Latias did. It wasn't Latias who kissed Ash. It was the girl.
Oh.
Latias was pretending to be like.
Okay.
But that's the thing is that I sent her a message and I said, sorry, I don't remember. Was it with you that I watched Pokemon Heroes? And she said, yes.
What? That's not true.
It's not true. I never did. I don't know her in real life.
Oh. Is that it?
That's the dream, as far as I remember it.
Yo, I can't believe that girl that you don't even know would lie to you in your dream, though. That's crazy.
I don't know what's with the significance of of Pokemon Heroes.
Okay. Well,
Maybe
maybe.
because I was so young when I watched it for the first time.
Yeah.
Rewatch it. And then the recent resurgence where I tried to get to everybody to watch it.
It's a good movie, though.
It was good.
The Latias almost kissed Ash.
And then it showed up on me IRL.
Oh, did it? Oh, yeah. That was so crazy. So what happened was, I guess I don't know if anyone saw it, but like, so
We just
we
watched it
the
all
movie
together
as a group, and there was the bet where it was like I bet that the Latias is gonna kiss Ash, as in the Pokemon, but it's like there's no way, and it licked Ash. It was like crazy, and then then the movie meme about Latias showed up with the girl, and I was like, holy mac, like we just saw that yesterday.
Yeah, it was like I think the meme was something like when you thought you would like you thought you'd scored with some girl, but she turned out just to be a Latia.
Oh yeah.
Something like that.
That was banging. Yeah, honestly, I wish my first kiss was a Latias. That'd be
I
banging.
wish too. We talked about this last time.
Yeah.
We showed up to McDonald's when there was the Latias toy.
Oh,
And I want that Latias toy.
maybe it's still there. You can go get it. It is. It is.
I said maybe it's still there.
I hope it is, because if it is, I'll buy it for you. Okay?
You have to buy a kid's meal and ask,
I'll buy a half-
ask specifically for it.
Exactly, but I'll still get it for you. 'Cause I care about you.
But yeah, that was the dream I had.
That was a good dream.
1 sec, I gotta make the face. I can't make the face now.
Alright, just make the face.
And then it's in the key of E, but then I put a boat sound in. That's a C, which is not in the key of E.
C'est supposé être une transition, j'imagine.
Yeah,
Excellent.
but it's a false transition. It goes back to the verse,
Ah,
but then it does transition eventually, after this.
on l'espère. Pas pire.
It's pop 101.
Mais ça, c'est bien, c'est vraiment le fun.
All right, this is where it transitions. This is like the chorus. It's really a weird transition. It's like it doesn't work, but I'm keeping it.
Ah, incroyable, j'aime cette philosophie.
Well, you gotta just like switch it up every once in a while. If everything worked, then it wouldn't be so fun. You just get a bunch of things that work, nothing that doesn't work.
Très juste. Je suis agréablement surpris, c'est bien le fun. Ça t'a pris combien de temps à arriver avec l'idée de base?
I came up with the idea of this song on one day, and I wrote a journal entry about it. I saw, those trucks that pass by that it's written "Another cool move" on it,
Ouais.
and I was like, that's a cool slogan, another cool move, and I was like, that's like me, that's like my idea, I had an idea. I was like, what if I wrote a song where it's like, I'm gonna pull another cool move? What would that mean? And it meant this. I haven't written the lyrics though. It'll make more sense when I do.
Il va falloir que ça l'enrichisse. Si tu veux faire des paroles, parce que c'est déjà bien musicalement, je veux dire, c'est pas trop répétitif. Puis souvent, le problème avec les musiques chantées, c'est que des fois, l'instrumental est en arrière-plan purement. Comme ça, il y a quand même une progression dans les instruments, fait que c'est quand même intéressant.
Yeah, I always try to do that.
Tu es un vrai musicien, Jacob.
And then it comes back, it's gonna go back into the chorus, but I didn't put in the chorus yet. I just copy paste stuff because it's just a demo. That's something you need to know. Like, I recorded this with an unplugged electric guitar, you know, it's not supposed to be like that.
C'est intéressant parce que il y a comme cette émotion d'un vieil instrument qui vient avec, comme ça venait des années 60-70, justement parce que tu l'as pas enregistré clairement. Comme t'entends qu'il y a un petit peu d'écho, mais c'est le fun. T'entends ça et tu te dis, ah, ok, c'est d'un certain style. Donc, si tu veux que ça fasse partie du style, moi je te dirais non. Essaie pas de le rendre parfait. Garde cette petite imperfection parce que ça ajoute sa personnalité.
That. And that's always going to be there just because I'm not that good at recording music. And I can't do things so precisely.
Tes défauts sont tes qualités, Jacob.
That's what I think.
Exactement.
Nobody agrees.
早く目を覚ましてやけに出かけよう誰にも秘密の二人のあの場所へ
So, the other day in college, my stats teacher, he said that when he started his job, it was some sort of cardboard factory where he had to separate the cardboard in a specific way. It was a long, you do that 5 days a week, I think for 7 hours, or I don't know, something like that. And then he said that he would go to bed and he would wake up and see cardboard like at the end of his bed, and that he would have to separate when I wasn't really there. So he'd have these hallucinations or dreams, and he said that he used that as examples. Like if you do stats, you need to dream of stats. You need to dream of stats to have a career in stats, to really learn the material. I had my own experience. I don't think that's so healthy. I had my own experience at work. I had all these nightmares about washing dishes. I couldn't stop thinking about washing dishes, needing to wash dishes. These intrusive thoughts. Well, one night I went to bed and I had these dreams. I dreamt that I was in the backyard of some place, and there wasn't any snow. It must have been autumn. And there's this you'd turn over these things and there'd be a bunch of little spiders. These green spiders. They looked like they had little peas for body, or like little grapes for bodies. And they were really dangerous. Everybody at the park, not the park, in the backyard, would be telling me, don't let yourself get bitten by these spiders because you'll go insane. You'll turn insane if these spiders bite you. And so I was very scared to get bitten by spiders. Usually I'm scared of snakes. That's my main fear, but spiders, it doesn't have any real significance to me. But I was very scared of these spiders. And then one minute I was in the backyard, one minute I was at my workplace, and I'd keep finding spiders at my work. And I was terrified, right? I was like, because I couldn't tell the spiders from the food anymore. If I see a grape or a pea, I would look under and I'd see a pea, and I was like, that's a spider, no. And but it was just a pea. And then so I would wake up while having these nightmares, and I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between reality and fiction anymore, or dreams. And I was convinced of the existence of these spiders in my delirium, because I was certain that I had turned insane, that I had been bitten by the spiders, So I was having all these sort of fever dreams, and it was funny because I was like, I'm insane. I guess it was just the feeling that I was insane, because the logic behind me actually being bitten by the spiders didn't make any sense, because I was insane for believing in the spiders. Yet I was insane for believing in the spiders, but the spiders are what made me insane. It made no sense. And that's so it was an awful time. I would just have these intrusive thoughts about dishwashing.
You panted on my face, and I just started crying because the love of my life doesn't love me back, and she won't return my calls, and I haven't seen her in 3 weeks, and I was wondering why she doesn't like me that much, but she doesn't even call me. But other people call me, and it's like, I don't want you calling me, I want her calling me, and then these people don't even call me anymore. I'm just like, what did I do wrong? And it just makes you think, is life really worth it? Do I have any friends? But then you realize it's all okay because Smash Ultimate came out today, but then you realize you don't have a Switch, and you can't even play it. And the one guy who has a Switch lives in Toronto now, and he only comes once every year, and it's almost there. But then you have exams, and you have to get through exams, and you're gonna die, but you don't die, and it's what's the point? What's the point?
Yes, there's nothing that makes the girls and boys turn their heads faster than someone seductively staring at them as they slurp a succulent cream soda slushie through a neon-colored straw on a sunny summer's day. If you thought that sentence was a mouthful, you should try taking a sip of this red liquid, because it'll fill your mouth up with so much juicy goodness you'll be saying, no wonder it is called cream soda, because I am creaming my pants right now. I mean, I had about 1,000 of these fuckers following me, mouths drooled for miles and miles. Or at least until they had to make a turn to reach the desired destination, practically begging me for a lick of this shit. The way they were walking normally behind me, trying to act cool, it was obvious they had fallen in love with me, my slushy. But sorry, babe. There's no room between me and this red liquid for anything but this neon-colored straw, which I'm sucking in a very sexually provocative manner. Product info. I think this is called the Barges cream soda or something. What's good about it? It's like all the good of cream soda, without the carbonation and gross feeling. It's savory, refreshing, and not too red, just the right amount of pink. So what's bad about it? It could have had more of a punch. It's more on the subtle side, which goes against the slushy philosophy. And it kind of reminds me of that dream I had where I was spitting out large quantities of tongue substance in my elementary school locker room sink, sweating profusely. Final remarks. It was good though. I was pretty thirsty. Rating 7.9 out of 10. Unanswered the question.
Oh my gosh.
With these glasses, it sucks. It's like alters your reality.
It alters your reality. You're like a new person when the glasses go
It's
on.
honestly, I'm like, this is my whole life right now. This is my life, you know. I'm totally immersed in this setting. Have you had any dreams lately? Like what?
Actually, another AIDS nightmare.
I don't want to hear about your AIDS nightmares. They don't make any sense. A woman's pregnant, spurting out blood. That's just a strange thing.
It was on the OC transfer bus. It was at night, and I was all alone.
One
on
of
the bus.
like sex stuff, sort of, with that pregnant and spewing AIDS blood. Seems like it's fear related to sex.
Huh. I didn't think about that. No, I don't think it is. I think it's just AIDS.
It's two things you're stuck with: AIDS and pregnancy. I mean, one's a little better than the other, but
I actually did have a good dream the other night, though. I can't really remember it. If it comes to me, I'll tell you. What about you?
I had a dream where I think I might have told you this before, but I was climbing up a building from the inside, you know, like I was climbing the stairs, kind of doing like some maneuvers to attaching myself to the stair rail and, you know, climbing ladders, because I wanted to reach the top of this building, to the roof, and take a shot of the city, you know, for the project group. And there was the future, you know, cityscape, kind of like a futuristic cityscape, outwards looking, so, you know, from the top of the roof. And it was really shiny and blue, and like blue skies, really beautiful, like in the glass of the tall buildings reflecting off the sun, and then like everything leading up from, because I was on top of a hill and then on top of the building, and everything leading up to the city from the bottom of the hill was like just like this green grass, green trees, super shiny sun. So it was very beautiful. But then I realized as I was there, I turned around and I was really worried about like the trip down. So I was like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna. So I felt like it was a lot harder to go down. I kind of put myself in a situation. Then I realized that on the roof there was a path like right to the left of me that was that I could have easily accessed the roof from. And I was like, oh, why didn't I even bother climbing up? It just made it so much less rewarding.
That reminds me. This one time at my elementary school right next to my house, there was under renovation, and they left a ladder that went from like the ground to the roof. And this is like, they just renovated it. It was 3 stories high. And my brother and I, we just like decided to climb it because they left a ladder up. And we climbed it, and it was so cool on
Was
top.
this before you broke your arm?
This is before I broke my arm. I was really young. And we got on top, and it was so much fun. It was so cool.
I feel
And
like,
I always regret, like as I was climbing up, I was like regretting it because I was like scared. I was just like
coming back down.
I was just like, not only that, it was just like, this is stupid and I'm gonna die. And I was just like, this is like the scariest thing ever. And like,
I think it's so
but I told myself that like I would like regret it if I didn't do it. So like that's the only reason why I climbed up, is so that I could have like the idea of like me climbing a building. I was like, yeah, I could say I did that. But then when I got up, I was so scared and I couldn't like get down. It was just like a flimsy little ladder, like, and there was no one at the bottom to hold it for me. So if like the ladder fell,
You make your brother go down first.
yeah, and that's what we'd end up doing. But like, imagine like whipping your leg over a 3-story tall building.
It is scary, yeah.
Yeah, like I was so scared. And honestly, I just told myself, this is the scariest I've ever been. Like, if I, like, fall and die, like, it doesn't matter. Like, I just want this, like, I don't want to be scared. And I just, like, went down as quickly as I could.
Yeah, the nervous energy. But I don't like going on top of buildings like that because I always feel like it's so inaccessible. And, you know, it's just like the thought of, like, being on top of a building so mystical. And, like, it's like when you get there's all these, like, little metal contraptions. It's like a little, its own city, you know?
It's all this garbage on a roof.
Yeah, it's fun. Especially that one school roof that we went on. You know, there's like all these different levels and ladders you can to gain access to the higher ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was on there with Riley.
I can't go up there anymore. Like, I can't go on roofs. Like,
Not anymore after you broke your arm. That's definitely a
not even that. Like, even like I'm just like I get scared way too easily. Like, that's just something that, like, I really am scared of heights, and it's not something I value. Like
I like heights. I mean, I'm scared of them, but that's part of why I like them.
You like the rush.
Wait, no, but I just like being someplace like really high.
That's the building outside that I can see from my window.
Diamond or like this one?
The one with the triangle on top.
Oh, that's cool. Yo, we should go up there.
You gonna go up there? What do you mean? Like just like stand in front of it?
Yeah, it should be a shot. Oh, idea. I'll go over here, climb it, and then you shoot it from your house. Is that a shot?
That would literally make me the happiest person on earth, but it's impossible.
How?
How can you do that?
We go and we ask them, hey, is it okay if we get to the roof we're actually shooting a very important movie.
So there's the pre-dishes and then there's the post-dishes. What determines whether it's pre or post is a dishwashing machine. Everything that has been through it is post, and everything that hasn't is pre. Now there's different kinds of dishes. You've got your pots and your pans, and then which goes to the chef. Then you have the sort of plastic things, which is kind of like the pots and pans. Then you have the utensils. You know, everything there's so many different sections to take care of. There's the glasses. I think there's probably a total of 4 main divisions you can make of these things. And then, so how it works is you have these little containers, and then you can put, you have to put as many dishes that make sense as possible in this. So you have to have these creations is what it is. These creations. And it's almost like this organization of you know how much it can be washed, how well it can be washed when it gets put through the dishwasher, because you don't want anything to be blocked off. You don't want anything to be blocked off, right? So you make these creations, this kind of like art project of pots and pans, and then you have like this one sort of larger tool, which is part of the utensils category. And then, you know, you have your plates, and then you put these creations 2 at a time through the dishwashing machine, and then it judges it, whether it's acceptable or not, whether it will be clean or not. And this is both by how dirty the dishes are, how they're positioned, you know, so the hole, and then the parts in the hole, and then you know, also just how the dishwashing machine is feeling for whatever reason. It could just decide that, like, you know, it might just like leave something unclean for no good reason. So that's how it works. So you're kind of just catering to this dishwashing machine, and then looking at the post, and sometimes it's not good enough, so you have to bring it back, and then you put it through and all that. It's definitely complex, but I mean, I'm just saying religion, not a good idea if you ask me.
Yeah, what was that?
It's not a good idea to me, religion. I think you should stay away from
I can
it.
respect that. I can respect it to an extent. But yeah, I respect your opinion. I do.
Study it, but don't.
What?
Study it, but don't give in to it. You can take away all you need from just studying it.
Yeah, of course, but I think the one thing I always thought that religion was good for is it gives people hope.
Yeah.
Hope is good.
I don't know. It's kind of like false hope, though.
It's still some hope in people's lives. And the thing is, there's a lot of times there isn't really much hope you can get from everything. So the fact there's the hope that you can build off of is always good.
Maybe there is a point where you should just give up hope and end your life.
Eventually. Oh no, not that. I feel like you can give up hope and put it into action to an extent, but not just go, yeah, just kill yourself.
Yeah, well, like, think of, like, maybe some people's lives are, like, going to be just complete garbage.
But
Like,
the thing is-
we as people living in a first world country, you know, we can't really think that way because, like, there is a lot of opportunity, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, sometimes you could just be living a life where you're just getting tortured constantly.
Yeah,
And it's
that's
just
true.
constant fear and dread. And you know that's going to happen till the day you die. It's like, maybe then you can lose hope. And, like, to have religion kind of just, like, say, like, give you that false hope, it's like, I don't know, may give them a reason to live, but it's just like, for what reason?
I feel like even if it's false hope, it still makes you happier, right? Happier than it probably would if it didn't actually exist, right?
It's like, I guess the thought is like, you know, I'm completely miserable all the time, but I'm gonna, you know, keep on to this religion because at the end of it, you know, there's gonna be an afterlife or something.
Yeah, because it's more like
But it's like, if you told the guys, like, listen, there's no afterlife, like, do you think you would really want to keep living? I don't know.
well, the thing about it
It's
is
like maybe it's better off if you
it's
just
just
did.
more like, not quoting Drake, but God has a plan for you, and eventually, you know, maybe this was meant to happen to me. Eventually, things will get better because that's the plan. That's it.
A lot of people, it doesn't get better. Some people live, some people end their lives, and it's just complete misery and desperation.
But that's the thing. As of like right now, you don't know if that's guaranteed for you though. Maybe it is, but you're not sure.
Yeah, but why would you even
Maybe
care
it's
about
not
a
happen.
God's plan that way? Like, it's like, oh, it's God's plan for me to be completely miserable? Like, it's like it becomes irrelevant then.
It's
like,
I don't
what's the
know.
importance of it?
A lot of people perceive it in a certain way.
Your destiny could just be that you kill yourself.
I don't
Destiny
know.
could be that you live a shit life and then you kill yourself, and then it's like a lesson for other people.
The moral of the story is kill yourself.
It's like, you know, I don't like the idea of God as benevolent. I think it's, if you're gonna think about God, it's like the only way to think about it is like the way things are, and the thing is, it's that it's cruel sometimes. And it's, but coming to terms with that. But now you're moving in with those people, right?
Yeah, and I think that's a good idea. Like,
You really think?
I
You
honestly-
think you want, like, I feel like you might go there and just be like, this is like a lot different from my comfortable home, which I'm used to.
I think it's gonna be the exact same as what I'm used to because currently I spend like, on average, usually like 3 or 4 nights of the week at Christine's house already, like living with her and her roommates because her boyfriend's there all the time too. So moving in like and making this change, I don't think will be any different except I'm gonna be around like my peers that will actually like motivate me to study and like I'll actually.
You really think
I
they'll
know.
motivate you to
That's what
study?
I'm thinking. Like the people I'm moving
I
in
feel
with.
like they'll like bother you.
No. The people I'm moving in with are the most like studious people. I'm just looking for adventure, something fun, something new.
I think the funnest thing to explore is the mind.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you just explore thoughts and feelings.
You think?
Explore the internet.
I don't like really.
That's because you never really did explore the internet.
I watch a lot of YouTube videos about Casey
Yeah,
Neistat.
that's really plain and safe. You were shocked when I told you that there's videos of people dying on the internet.
Yeah.
That's how much you didn't explore the internet.
Why would you watch that? Like,
I don't watch it. I mean, it's just, of course it exists.
I don't.
There's that and much worse.
What could be worse
I'm not gonna
than
go into
someone
that.
dying?
I don't want to go into that. Some people do like are confident by like deaths being slowly approaching. They must not have any real purpose in life. Like, what's your purpose in life? Just to have a wife? and
I don't know.
kids?
Really. I honestly, maybe. I don't know. I think it's just like to be as happy as I can, and just like
In the
accomplish as much.
I
Like
feel like there's something more than
I do
happiness
live
that's to be strived
in the
for.
moment a lot. Like I don't plan stuff out as much as I should. I don't focus too much on one idea, but
But if you think about it, it's like, you know, if you're pursuing making art and stuff, that's something that'll kind of outlive you and affect other
Exactly,
people. So that's something that like you kind of want to go for that's outside of happiness.
yeah, I know. That's why I mean the music I make isn't too serious or anything, but like I do love making.
Yeah. You know, I just think we should shift your focus to more artistic endeavors.
I think so too. We need to do something else, move on. But we can't just move on and abandon school.
Exactly, right? You need some sort of job that's not awful. I mean, I don't mind. I probably wash dishes like my whole life, honestly. I really want to live alone though. Seriously, living alone, that's like the dream. I don't even know if it'd be that much of a downside. As long as I got some company around me, like coming in every once in a while, yeah, I'm pretty satisfied. I'm not the most, in need of other people being around.
I don't think I do either. I know I used to, and obviously I'm gonna be living around people, but I don't think like if that were to all disappear one day, I don't think I'd be like crippled by loneliness. Like I get out often enough and I interact with enough people in the outside life that I think like when I get home I can be comfortable being all alone, which was not the case previously.
I mean, living with my family, it's like I feel like I can't just sing when I want to, I can't just like wake up and be like singing a song. I can't just, like if I want to sing a song with like swear words in them, do that, even though I really like to. And I can't just yell randomly. I can't just dance randomly and put music on wherever I want. I can't just. I feel always restricted. Like I can't do all the work that I want to. I can't like film things. I can't record things. So it's just like it's constantly working around it. And just like waking up in the morning and my dad's talking to my brother who's in the room, just like in his voice is like this bass tone, and I'm just like it's like this happened to me this morning. It was 10 in the morning. I was just trying to sleep. I was like I just woke up and I just hear my dad's voice talking about politics and sports with my brother. It's like the last thing I want to wake up to. And here I am.
Oh, that's funny. That's devastating.
And it's like if I tell him like, can you not do this? It's like he always goes like, well I live here, I'm like, just have a point. It's like that's what that I hate, But there's no way around it. It's just you gotta live.
You gotta move out.
Yeah, but it's at the same time I'm very attached to the place I live, and I like my room, and I like and there's a lot of good things about it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we gotta move on someday.
yeah.
You do.
What time is it? Do you have to go?
I do have to go. It's 9 o'clock.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess it's time to get ready to leave.
All right.
Can we put in your order in the car?
I really need to go. Okay, William?
There they are. Earlier I said to Matthew that those buildings look like they could be easily picked up. He's gonna die. How's this working on frozen? He wouldn't let it up now. It's dark now. The sun has lights out.
So Jacob, now that school is almost over, what are your plans for the spring and summer?
Spring and summer, you say?
I do say.
Oh no, you dare.
I do dare.
I don't know. Like, I think it's gonna be pretty much like last year, where
What happened last year?
I was, working on, music and working on videos at a pretty leisurely pace. Though, like, like you always, when you're in school and it's like spring comes and it's like so nice outside, and you build up this idea of summer. It's like, I'm gonna do so many things, do this and that and that. I'm gonna be working constantly, and then it comes, and then like what happened to me was that I was like hit with this terrible thing, terrible thing, and and that was immediately as I finished school, right? It's like the first day, and then it devastated, like back slate zero, like lost all hope, and I had to rebuild it gradually.
Dude, that sucks.
And
there's no justice.
I kind of did, but at the same time, it wasn't the same. Like I couldn't. That sort of energy was lost. So I'll probably end up doing the same thing as I did last year, where I just, it's like nothing's really changed, right? In those terms,
That's pretty good, yeah.
Just videos and music, and maybe discover new things over the internet.
That's cool.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do?
Well, I don't really have too much planned. I know my main thing is gonna be like just service, like Baha'i related stuff, just to do things in my community, really. I'm gonna be doing a lot of sports, either just like working out, all sort of stuff. I wanna be able to dunk this year, I don't know. I've always wanted to dunk since I was like really young, because I was really short, and I can never reach the rim. So now that I'm a bit taller, and I'm pretty close to it now, I'm gonna focus on just trying to dunk. I'm also gonna be working a bit. I ref soccer in the summer, so that's a nice side job. I also do a bit of landscaping for what's it called? People, like neighbors that live nearby me that are old. They can't really do much like yard work, so I'll do that for them. But yeah, other than that, I'm not really doing too much. So yeah, that's my summer, I guess.
And then you got only one more year of school left, and then you're in the workforce. Real workforce.
Yeah, the real workforce, yes. Because soccer's not gonna really sustain me. But yeah, I'm gonna have one more year left of school. Then I'll probably look to start applying for jobs. But like honestly, I'm not really sure what I'm looking at right now. But we'll see how it goes, I guess.
I'm actually not doing very well in school right now, to be honest.
Because,
I actually, I don't have like a real motivation to do well. Any possibility of a future that I can imagine after like succeeding school and graduating and all that, none of those futures really seem like worth living. I mean, like at least in this current mindset with my current goals, my ideal would I've always wanted to really start a band, because I do music alone, but I think the ideal for me would be to really start a band, have it be more of a shared thing, and it's easier to break into something into the outside world that way with another person, supporting you and all that, and you supporting them. If you play a show alone, it's and it goes poorly, you're alone in that failure. With just somebody else, you can be like, oh, they didn't get it.
Yeah.
We're cool.
Yeah.
I've never really been able to do that with anybody, because like Jackson, he can play drums, but he's kind of stopped doing art a long time ago.
You just putting it out there. I can play the clarinet. Just putting it out there. Just
no, you can't. The real clarinet player is William.
Hey, who do you think taught William his stuff?
Army Man.
That's true, but I feel like I had a spiritual connection when he was learning the clarinet, so I feel like I played a part in that.
I guess so. Yeah, your clarinet bond.
Yeah, the clarinet, of course. It's we even know about it, and we just connected, right?
By the way, where's Jackson right now?
Yeah, wasn't he supposed to come over?
Yeah, 30 minutes ago. He's always freaking late. It's a bastard.
Classic Jackson.
Dude, we need to start a band. 2 cats.
Illegal name and watercolor on a piss-stained Frisco truck, hoping some camera'd catch your face. And the rain came down and the fat worm showed up like seared shut. Clotted blood vein sections, fossil drying up. You got no God hand in the wind of a raindrop, and the paint that you used was water-based. The sound of light rain and burning leaves is the same. brain, learning dreams.